Good morning and welcome, students. Today we're going to give you a brief introduction into the Heritage Project coming up in the next month or so. This project falls within our Immigration Unit. What is the Heritage Project? Next month, in October, we will begin talking about the history of immigration to the United States. In order to best accomplish this, you will research the history of both sides of your family. This includes push factors and pull factors. A push factor is what may have pushed your ancestors out of their country of origin. For example, in the 1800s in Ireland, many Irishmen were forced out of Ireland due to the Irish potato famine. They did not have food or potatoes to eat. This again pushed them away from Ireland. However, a pull factor is what may have pulled them to the United States, specifically the United States among other countries. Was it a new job opportunity? Was it money? Was it religious reasons? Could have been any of those. Could have been all three. In order to do this, you'll be completing 4 interviews with a goal of having 2 interviews from 2 generations on both sides of your family. That means you'll interview ideally with your mom and a grandparent on your mom's side. In addition, the other 2 interviews will be one with your dad and with a grandparent on your dad's side of the family. Again, totaling 4 interviews. The final product you will create will be a 2-minute video summarizing the information for your classmates and your teachers to see. What you need to do leading up to this is get excited. This is a fun project for both students and teachers. We really enjoy hearing your stories and hearing your family stories and being able to share that and share the diversity that we have in the classroom. Ultimately, you have to be prepared. Begin asking your parents now. Let them know that you have this project coming up that will require you interviewing them. And complete the interviews ahead of time. There are going to be deadlines to complete, and I will talk about that on the next slide. Ultimately, you also may have to make arrangements. If you have interviewees, for example, that live out of town or out of country, or if you need a parent or relative to translate to English. For example, if you have grandparents that do not speak English. Some due dates and timelines to keep in mind. Like I said, the project does not begin until the first week of October. We want you to be prepared ahead of time so that you have all the information you need by the time the project begins. Such as, you will be completing the 4 interviews. The first interview will be due September 14th. That is this Friday. The second interview you will do is due September 21st. That is the following week, 2 weeks away, 2 Fridays away. The third and fourth interviews will be the 2 weeks after that. So again, being prepared ahead of time with what you need to do, making the arrangements so that we can have all the information compiled and listed when it's time to begin the project. The project will be due in the last week of October. This is a tentative deadline. The date may move. However, be prepared to have everything done and completed by the end of October. And finally, if you have any questions or complications regarding the process, we understand those do happen, but make sure you ask your respective teacher early. We can solve these problems, we can work around them, we can make exceptions. But again, you have to ask us. We are here to help. Thanks so much. We look forward to seeing these projects. Have a great day.